It is my privilege, my dear friends, to present to you our guest, our international guest for this morning, His Excellency Mr. Chutintorn Sam Gongsakdi, the Ambassador of Thailand in India.
I humbly request Honorable Ambassador of Thailand, His Excellency, to address the august gathering. Sir, the floor is yours.
Thank you. So unfortunately, I cannot speak Gujarati, okay? So I'll speak in English. So Shri A.M. Naik, Group Chairman of Larsen and Toubro, as I landed on Indigo, his Shri Nayak's plane, private jet, was just next to me. And now I know who the plane is, who the plane belongs to. Shri Hetal Mehta, ex-president of the SGCCI, Shri Ketan Desai, president of SGCCI, ladies and gentlemen. It's an honor for me to participate in the installation ceremony of the 79th president of SGCCI today. It's also the first time I've come to Surat. People have been giving me a hard time on Twitter saying, when are you going to come to Surat? And finally, I get a chance because of SGCCI to come to Surat. But last night, some people still gave me a hard time because I have not visited all the places in Surat. I only have 2 days, 1 night. I'll do my best, okay? So I hope the internet trolls will relax a little bit. SGCCI is an old friend. It's not the first time we have engaged. Before I came here, I did some homework, and there were some track records of our engagement together. Okay? And SGCCI has always shown readiness and enthusiasm to explore business opportunities with Thai partners. There's an MOU signed between SGCCI and the Chamber of Commerce of Surat Thani in Thailand in 2015. I think that's a good idea, but Surat Thani is just the tip of Thailand, okay? And it can be a starting point, but I think there's more business for you to be had, between Surat and Surat Thani and Thailand and ASEAN, okay? But it lays a strong cooperation for us to do more together. Thailand and Surat have enjoyed cordial relations for centuries. The name of Surat is not unfamiliar to the Thai people. We like it so much. King Rama VI took the name and named one of the cities and now province in Thailand, Surat Thani. And he likes the Tapi River as well. So we also have Tapi River in Thailand. And that lays the foundation for the sisterhood, between these two places. And since the time of the Ayutthaya kingdom, Ayutthaya is also from Ayodhya in India. Surat's textiles have had an important market in Thailand. Now we have a new king. Just a few days ago, on the 4th of this month, we have a new king. On his crown, there's a diamond from India. I don't know exactly if it's from Surat or not. Yes? And Ram is Indian. And the ceremony is carried out by Hindu Brahmins. So, Thai people are also proud people. When they come to India, they see things and then they say, oh, just like Thailand, In fact, we are like India. They think that it's from Thailand. Anyway, Business between Thailand and Surat is not only in the past, but it's also in the present and in the future. Being the fifth fastest growing city in the world with zero unemployment rate, in Thailand it's also less than 10%, less than 1% also. Surat has always been on Thailand's radar for promoting trade and investment. Thailand's top import from India has always been gems, jewelry, and gold, which I believe the majority are from Surat. The MOU of the sister city relationship between Surat and Surat Thani is also under consideration. I will give it more push. But I don't think we need the MOU to do business. It's just a nice symbol, you know. We don't need to wait for the bureaucrats in Surat Thani to do the studies and so on. We can do business today. As Thailand's ambassador to India, I have witnessed significant economic growth, the growth of economic relations in our countries. What Rohit Mehta said was true, you know, that most people know Thailand, you know, just for tourism. Bangkok, Phuket, Pattaya, Chiang Mai, green curry, pad thai, tom yum, and mango and sticky rice. But we are also an economic player. You know, I asked a foreign editor of Hindustan Times, when you think of trade and investment in Southeast Asia, who do you think of? Oh, they said, no problem, you know, Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Vietnam. I said, we have everything that they have. And then he was contemplating, sitting back, thinking, you know, that's true. So you guys need to discover more of Thailand beyond green curry. Okay. Since I arrived in 2017, there are now 4 more Thai businesses that have registered in India. So now we are at 32 business houses. It's not a lot, I know, but 32 is better than 0, okay? But I also have my competition, you know, like High Commissioner of Malaysia. Malaysia has 100, Korea 700, Japan 1,350. But I have, you know, it's growing, okay? 3 of them are in the state of Gujarat. One is Sri Thai Superwear. They do melamine plates, okay? The other one is V Rubber. They do tires, bicycle tires, car tires. And the last one, which was added last year, is Tong Garden. They make the snacks, you know, cashew nuts and so on and so forth. Bilateral trade between our 2 countries is now $12.5 billion US. In 2017, when my Prime Minister visited, all the ministers and so on, you know, they spoke before me, the Thai ministers, they said, sir, everything is excellent, you know, we have surplus with India all the time, 7 years and so on. I said, I have a different view. I think the trade is too low because Cambodia is a small country, India is like a subcontinent, but the trade between Thailand and Cambodia is nearly the same as India. So we need to do more. But now I'm happy that it's increasing. It's around 12.5 billion. And Thailand's investment in India is 1 billion. India's investment in Thailand is 750 million. Okay, it's growing. I think that's good. One thing I am proud of is that we enjoy over 300 direct flights between Thailand and India. It's a big thing, you know. Because I think you will find it hard to believe that there is zero direct flight between between India and Vietnam. There is no direct flight between India and the Philippines. You imagine how how much heartache it brings to my colleagues from Vietnam and the Philippines. Okay? So in that sense, we are lucky. But they are also doing their best because it's important, it's more convenient when it's direct. On the 1st of June, in the next few days, the new ambassador of the Philippines will come to India, and he will fly Manila, Hong Kong, Delhi. See? And Philippines is not some distant island or somewhere nobody has heard of. It is a very dynamic place, and I'm sure in the future Indians will love to go there for tourism and enjoy themselves and also do business. So I understand the people of Surat would like direct connections, between Thailand and Surat. But it will come. But I'll tell you now, we have a bilateral air services agreement. The name of Surat is not there. Okay, so first what you have to do is to get Surat on the bilateral air services agreement. Okay, and then number two, thank you. And number two, we have to help make the commercial conditions viable, for the airlines to come. I'm sure out of the 300 flights per week, already 330 according to Ambassador of India to Thailand. So some can come here. Let's work on that. Okay, Thailand is not alone, like Gujarat is in India. Thailand is in ASEAN, Association of Southeast Asian Nations. There are 10 of us. I know I compete with Vietnam, I compete with Malaysia, I compete with everyone, but we compete like you have competitive states. So we also compete with our brothers. Okay? And ASEAN is 635 million people. ASEAN has some areas that have higher growth. For example, Thailand is between 3 and 4%. Our neighboring countries, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Vietnam, is 6 to 7. India, 7 to 8. So the economist in Thailand says that for our country to have a future, we have to go up and out. Up meaning up the value chain. And out meaning we have to go and invest in those areas where there's more, more dynamic growth. And India is the next economic engine of the world. Businesses do not have a future if they're not here. Out of the 32 Thai business houses in India, over 10 are from one company in Thailand. It's like Tata, so it's called CP. So that the senior chairman of CP, he has a vision. But I will bring the other ones also every day. Another thing in Thailand that I would like you to consider is there's a project called Eastern Economic Corridor, EEC. So that is Industry 4.0, Thailand 4.0, plus SEZ. The conditions in EEC are much more flexible. The corporate income tax is down to 17%. And unlike other parts that they will allow, this is good for Indians because they will allow the family also, because Indians' family unit is important. At the moment, there are many investors from US, EU, Japan, Korea, China, but not one single Indian company yet, okay? So I want the first Indian company. GMR, they manage the airports. They are going to bid to run the airport in this area. It's called Utapao. If I talk about EEC, you don't know about it, but in the EEC is Pattaya, and Indians know about Pattaya. So you can go to work you can live and work near Pattaya, okay? Maybe that's good for you. Anyway, that is my objective. More Thai companies in India and the first Indian company in the Eastern Economic Corridor. I want you to think of going to ASEAN, okay? Grow your business in Gujarat, grow your business in the New India 2022, but ASEAN is just next door. Myanmar is next to you, so we are neighbors. Please go to Africa, no problem, you know. I think India has a role in Africa, but why would you overlook ASEAN? So in your business plans and when you're thinking of going out of India, please think of next door. They have emerging middle class as well, okay? So think of ASEAN. Lastly, I would like to congratulate SGCCI on your success, you know, in organizing installation ceremony for the 79th president. I also admire, you know, the continuity in your process, you know, like in Thailand, usually the head of the ladies' wing will be the wife of the current president, you know, but I think this one is very good. Otherwise, there's too much power, you know, or maybe, like in Thailand, you know, the head of the ladies' wing will run the president, will tell the president what to do. I like this. It's a very brotherly, sisterly, and it binds the family together. And there's continuity. You know, it's predictable and continuous. So thank you for bringing me here. I think it helps to come and see. You know, you can read about places, but coming to see, and then I love factory visits also, to understand, and to, it can help me do my work, all right? So Thai Embassy in Delhi, the Consulate General in Mumbai, Chennai, Calcutta, we are always ready to help you, okay, if you need anything. The visas and so on, for tourists now, it's visa-free on arrival. And we also have business visa, smart visa. So ask us first, you know, there might be more friendly visas than you. And if some of you want extra body frisking, you can also let me know. No, I'm just kidding, just kidding. Thank you very much for having me, and best of luck. Thank you.